Now it's time for our sacred word, and the sacred word that I'm going to speak to you about today is the most sacred word of all of Scripture. So sacred was this word that the ancient Jews would not, when they read this word in Scripture, in the synagogue and in the temple, would not say the word because it was so holy. They said the word Adonai, which means Lord, instead of the sacred word when they came to this word. And in some traditions in Judaism, they only say this word one time the entire year. The word, let me back up a little bit more about this. It is so sacred and so seldom used in ancient Israel and in Judaism that there is some argument on how you pronounce the word, because it wasn't said, it wasn't heard, so there is a difference between different groups of Jews on how you say the sacred word. The sacred word we normally say in the West is Yahweh, but in Judaism it can also be Yahweh and several other ways of saying it. So say the word with me, Yahweh. This is the word for Lord, or is normally translated Lord in English. And in the English Bible, when you come up in the Old Testament to this word, it's normally spelled in capital L, and then a little bit lowercase, capital O-R-D. So when you look at how Lord is used in the New Testament, or when Lord is used for, say, King David, it's not spelled the same. It's not spelled with all caps. When it's spelled with all caps, what the Hebrew word is Lord, is Yahweh. Now, again, more confusion. In ancient Hebrew, there were no vowels. And so if you look at your at the word spelled in your bulletin, those little dots and dashes, those are vowels. There weren't no vowels in ancient Israel. So my name in ancient Israel, William, would be spelled W-L-L-M. You would have to know that's what William spells, and you would have to know what the vowels would say to say William. So in ancient Hebrew, how one said a word is done by, or recognized a word is done by memory and sight, not with all the additions of modern language. After World War II, modern Judaism put in vowels, but the ancients didn't. So we don't know this sacred word, how to say it quite right, but this is the name of God. This is the name God gave to Moses. This is the name that is more a verb than a noun. This is the name of the God we do not pretend to know totally. So say the word with me as best as we know how to say it. Yahweh. Yahweh.